Hello guys from my street Iacopelli, welcome back to my channel. Take a look, we don't waste time. Boom, boom, one dough. Guys, shh, look at this. This is the fermentation. This is the fermentation. Today I'm going to show you with the one dough we can make 3 amazing products. Actually, sorry, 4 items with one dough. Neapolitan style, insane. New York style, wow, we get the details after. Detroit style, just come out from the oven, and then we got the bread, soft and crunchy at the same time. But most importantly, guys, everything 100% made in a home oven. You have to watch the video to believe it. And everything starts from the pizza dough. But very important, finally, thanks to this mixer, which is now available, so go ahead, check out the link in the description, or just go ahead to authentic.co. It's finally available. This is my own mixer, and with this I'm going to show you how we create the perfect pizza dough. This is what you need, of course, the poolish. The poolish is made with 500 grams of water, 500 grams of flour, 5 grams of yeast, and 5 grams of honey. 1 hour at room temperature, and then 16 to 24 hours in the fridge. But for this kind of dough, we made the poolish with a strong flour. You can see there is slightly yellowish. That's what I'm talking about, the fermentation. Let's put the poolish inside the mixer. Now, to make it a super easy recipe for you at home, we want to make it low hydration. So that means more flour. So you're gonna add in the poolish 1 kilo and 100 grams of flour, 3 grams of dry yeast, and then 500 grams of really cold water, just half amount. Speed number 1, and let it get all together before adding the salt and the rest of the water. And also, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. We want to use about 25 grams of olive oil. Okay, like you can see now, the flour is it's all integrated. Now we can go ahead and add the whole salt, the 35 grams of salt. Now wait a few seconds, and now let's go ahead and let's add the remaining water. Every time you add the water, you need to wait that the dough absorbs the water, and then you are able to put more water until it's all integrated. Now at this point we can go ahead and speed up the mixer at number 5, and let's wait to finish this dough until we finish this water. What we're looking here is that the dough needs to be nice and smooth, and now we can increase the speed, and let's go back in the dough, and we can start to add the olive oil. So let's go ahead and let's add all olive oil. Here we go. Put a little bit of olive oil on the counter. What I'm doing here, I'm just creating the ball with the bottom of the pizza. Look how strong is the dough. It doesn't break. And then what I was saying, you cannot make the dough like this strong with your hands. Voila. So now, grab a bowl, put a little bit of olive oil inside. Grab the dough as it is. Don't pull it like that and put it upside down, because you want this on the bottom. Voila. Put it in, little bit of olive oil on top. Now let's go ahead and let's close it with a plate on top. I'm doing this just for a video purposes. This way I want to show you how fast it will grow. We want the dough to double up the side, and this will take about 1 hour. And the dough is ready. I hope you're still there, because you're about to learn something new, something fast and easy to make. This is the dough, and like you can see, in 1 hour exactly on the clock, the dough double up the side, and boom, take off all the air. Is alive. Look at this, look at this. Voila, and boom, guys. Keep in mind, this part on top. Take off all the air, and now we're ready to form the 4 items with one dough. And let's first start with the Neapolitan pizza. Let's make one ball, voila. Now, the New York pizza. Put a little bit of dough under the dough on top, and we want to form the ball about 300 grams. The New York style. Now, we're gonna form the bread, because yes, you can also make the bread. We want to form about 500 grams. Now we want to put a piece under. This way makes the dough much more stronger. And now put the dough inside, and we want to close and take off completely all the air from the dough. And then, boom, we got the bread. Now, the most famous pizza, the most beautiful and good pizza is the Detroit style. We're gonna use this pan, which is about, I wanna say 10 inches by 14 inches. So for that amount, we wanna use 400 grams of dough. This is how you wanna fold the Detroit style. Like that, like this, and like that. You wanna save a little bit of air for this pizza, and then go ahead and lock it in, close everything, and boom, we got the Detroit style. So let's go ahead and let's go on the second step. First of all, we're gonna start with bread. Flour all over the place. Grab the bread and put it in. Grab a towel and land it on top of the, like close it a little bit, and let it rest for 1 hour at room temperature. Detroit style, my favorite, olive oil instead of the flour. Now grab the pizza as it is and then put it on top of there in the pan. Olive oil extra on top. This is a Detroit style, my way, okay? Now I put a little bit of plastic wrap on top of the dough. And now we let it rest this for 1 hour at room temperature. Now let's go with New York style and Neapolitan style. Well, Neapolitan style, if you've been following me, I'm the maestro on the Neapolitan style. Close it, boom. I have two, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this one a little bit after. New York style, I'm gonna put it in this side by himself. Voila, so go ahead and close it and leave it at room temperature for about 2 hours. In the meantime, let's go ahead and let's prepare the ingredients. We're gonna make something classic from USA. So yes, we are going to make an American pizza. 1 hour is passed by. I want to show you, look, the Detroit style is growing so fast. We got the bread ready. The oven has been on for an hour. Let's make the bread first. So put a little bit of flour again. Now here we have to turn the bread, put a little bit of flour on top. With a special, really good knife, we want to cut like that the bread. Super sharp knife. So now the bread is ready. Let's go ahead and let's put it inside the oven, and we cook it until it's nice and gold color. It's for about 15-20 minutes, the time to the nice gets gold. Let's get ready with Detroit style first, because it's been 1 hour exactly on the clock. So what we do here, we put olive oil, and then look my fingers. Gently, we want to go ahead and press it down just like that. Look at this. Don't touch it too much. We want to press it down. This is the only way to have a nice bubbling crust. We want to make the side of the pan. So now, one more time, we're going to go ahead and let it rest for another 1 hour. Let's go ahead and let's see the bread. Okay, guys, the bread, I see that is nice and gold. So now let's go ahead. It's hot. Woo! Lovely. Let's take it out and let's see how it is. Guys, I present you the lovely bread. Let's switch it over. I just take off a little bit of flour. You are not supposed to cut the bread while it's hot, but I want to show you the crunch. And that's not a fake crunch. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And this is the bread from the pizza dough. Look how soft and crunchy it is. Let's set up the oven at the max temperature right there. Guys, this is the bread that come out from the pizza dough we just made. I can see that it's super light. Look at this. Product number 1, it's done. We made this in just a few hours at home, guys. You believe this? Let's put this on the side. So let's go ahead. Let's wait a few more minutes, and the Detroit, New York style, and Neapolitan style are ready. Okay, guys, 1 hour. Total of 2 hours is passed by, and this is the dough. This one has been another hour, extra hour. You can see it's soft. We don't want to, it got a little bit of crust on top, the Detroit style. Then, boom, we got New York style ready, they double up the side. Neapolitan style is ready, so we are ready to make the pizzas. What I like to do is Parbake to be able to have a nice crunchy and soft crust. Put a little bit of sauce just on the dough everywhere, and make sure you don't press down, because if you press down, you're gonna take off all the air that we want to keep inside the crust. Then I like to put some oregano. So what I like to do here only right now, just to put a little bit of cheese only on the sides, and then you'll understand this at the end of this video, because I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and let's put it in the oven, and we give it a par-baked. Keep it there for a few minutes, the time to make the New York style. Scrub the dough in the flour. Insane. Couple of times in the flour. We want to press the crust, then the center. We want to take out all the air to the crust, okay? Now, I'm pressing all the air out from the crust. Then you press it and you just make it bigger. We are making about 13 inches pizza, okay? In this case, the New York style, we want to keep the bottom part on top. This way it doesn't blow up. Now we're going to use the same sauce. Go ahead and spread the tomato sauce everywhere, even a little bit on the crust. You want to leave a little bit, half an inch. Then olive oil that helps the cooking process. Let's go ahead and let's give it a par-bake to the New York style. It's almost ready. We're gonna finish up and cook it again. And Detroit style looks fantastic too. Okay, now what I just did, I raised the oven to the max temperature, and this way we are able to finish all the pizzas because they cook a little bit different. So let's go ahead, let's finish up this pizza. I'm gonna put Parmesan cheese, shredded mozzarella. You wanna put more on the sides. Let's go ahead, let's add pepperoni, because American pizzas, it doesn't look American if it doesn't have any pepperoni. Detroit style, I mean, you guys can put whatever you like, okay? Because I'm just making a nice, good looking pizzas. Let's go ahead and let's put the tomato sauce on top. This way it looks more authentic, you know what I'm saying? Then we go with the Parmesan cheese on top, and then a little bit of oregano. I like to put it even in the New York style. So now we want to stretch the Neapolitan style before going in the oven. Press, 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 press until we have about 13 inches pizza. Then again, the top part goes on top. We're gonna go ahead and par-bake the crust in the home oven. Now we can go ahead and put all the pizzas together, and then I'm gonna finish up that one. So let's start with the Detroit style in the bottom, New York style there, this way it cooks a little bit slower, and then par-bake the Neapolitan style. So now let's wait and let's finish up the Neapolitan style. Okay, here we go. Whew. Neapolitan style is also almost ready. See, it cooks it even faster. Now, a little bit of olive oil on the crust. Now we're gonna finish this pizza with fresh basil on the bottom, Parmesan cheese, and fresh mozzarella. So now we're gonna go ahead and finish up to cook until the mozzarella starts to bubbling in all three pizzas. Here we go, guys. The mozzarella starts to bubbling and the pizzas are ready. Take a look. The New York style, Neapolitan style. Woo, nice, soft, and crunchy in the same time. And the Detroit style, I'm gonna pass it on top. And guys, I present you the New York style. Take a look, let's check out the bottom. Come on, lovely, beautiful cook. I mean, for a home oven cook, tell me what do you think on this New York style. Then we got the New York style. Then we got the Neapolitan style. Sorry, I get confused all the time. And we got soft and crunchy in the same time. Also lovely cook. Let's get the Detroit style and boom. Guys, the secret of Detroit style is to let it cool down. Finish up, look at this. The crispiness of this pizza, of the cheese. My mouth is literally watering. So guys, let's go ahead, let's cut this pizza, let's taste it. I want to show you the inside of the pizza, but please tell me what you think. Oh, and the bread. This now it's cold and it's perfectly done. Take a look how it breaks. Insane texture. And guys, now it's time to go ahead and cut the pizza, and like you can see, we have the Neapolitan style, nice, full of air, nice crust, soft and crunchy at the same time. Here we go, the New York style, like you can see, like a magic when we are back to New York. You can see the slice is full of air and holds it really well, is nice and crunchy. And then to finish, my favorite one, the Detroit style. Like you can see, the sponge texture. We have the crunchy from the bottom, the crunchy from the cheese. Wow, my mouth is watering. It's now time to taste. We have a special guest. Come here. You want pizza, my little Walter? Here we go. We have my little Walter. Which one you want? Which one you like? Which one? This one, or this one? This one? Yeah. This one?
No.
No? This one? Yeah?
Yeah.
Here we go. Taste. How is it? You tell everybody how is it the pizza. Here we go. How is the pizza? You like it? Let's taste, guys.
Daddy.
Wow. It tastes like New York, guys. Seriously. Let's taste this crust. Let's get to the Neapolitan style. Crust is soft, it's crunchy. You want to taste that one, huh? Totally different.
Yeah.
Let's get with the beautiful. Let's taste this crust. Wow, the sponge texture is insane. Cioè, la devi assaggiare questo. Go play. Insane texture, but don't forget the bread. It's soft and it's crunchy at the same time. Guys, what we learned today, that with one pizza dough, you can make 1, 2, 3, 4 different items. Thank you so much. Please go ahead, share this video with friends. And what can I say? Every week, new video, no secrets.